When I click these bars, I can choose unclick enabled, and they go red, which means that once I go back to the main screen, they will be no more. Phase indicator, we'll just go below that for now. Companion, I like the companion on top, if you know what I mean. If you don't, ask your parents to describe it. Operation frame, I think that just means your groups. Party frames are in the house tonight. For the time being, I'm putting the party frames over here. I really should do some PvP to kind of get set. I don't like how the general window is like the one window that counts as its own window. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Party frame, we're going to get all those kind of synced up. Again, this is just kind of a quick and dirty what I did with the sniper, and just to kind of show you guys how customizable it is. It's still not quite where I would like it. There are some things you can change, like I can show effects on the bottom or the top. That's kind of nice. I like being able to change that. Show information text. Oh, okay, I see. You can show your hit points and energy. I do like that. Flip horizontal. Ah, okay. I wouldn't want to do that, but some people might. That's nice. Hide secondary UI elements. Not sure what that means. Enable movable secondary window. Enables you to freely move around secondary windows, such as your inventory or secondary sheet window. Sweet Jesus, yes. Companion quick bar. Probably also going to disable that. In fact, yes, I am going to disable that. Let's go ahead and save this. Close it for now so we can move this window. Chat window gloriously down here, so we can get the hell out of the way. We're going to make that font a little bigger so that I don't go blind trying to read it. My eyes aren't what they used to be on an old man. I'm going to go back into the interface editor. Let's see. Had social notifications up here before. And again, this is just something I came up quickly with on the sniper. Don't know if it's what I'm going to stick with or not. I'm just going to have to find something that makes me happy, because with WoW I had something called a viewport, which basically was kind of like, it's hard to describe, it's kind of a monitor within a monitor. So basically everything was squeezed in, so it's kind of like everything between here and here didn't exist as far as the screen, so it kind of crunched everything. So all my bars and chat window were here, so that were up here and up here, and not part of the game world. So I could shove all that stuff outside of the game world. My game world screen was completely clean, which is why I like a fully customizable UI. Just saying. What's this? Combat state. I'm still not sure what the hell combat state is, so I'm just going to stick it down here. What is this? Companion cast bar? Sure, I don't really give a damn when they're casting. Oh, focus target. Now I do need to set up target a target. As a healer, I do need to set this up. I'll do that for now. Enabled. I don't know if I really need... Well, yeah, I'll probably keep that up. Keep their cast bar up. That might be too clunky right there. I might want to put it to the side. It also might be too big. You can also change the alpha, which means just like how transparent it is. But for now, I mean, you guys don't want to see me dink around with my UI for the next 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna. Even that text is still pretty small, but I think I can read it pretty well. But now you can see I've got much more game world to mess with. Just the UI scaling alone helps a lot. You don't have the chat box taking up so much room. You don't have the buttons taking almost so much room. I should have actually moved the buttons a little bit. Now, one nerf that I noticed that definitely was not mentioned was that low-level companion gifts. What's wrong with the texturing? Is that low-level companion gifts are no longer giving? Wow, are no longer giving. Well, that is really small. That's what she said. No longer giving affection. So even if the companion likes that type of gift, it no longer is giving affection, and it used to give affection. So that's kind of not cool. That was a hidden nerf. At least I didn't see it. Which I guess it doesn't mean they didn't do it, but let's see if they fix that bug where you can't add a friend unless they're online. Wow, they did not fix that buff. I mean that bug. Horrible. I mean, how do you not figure that out? Alright. They did take that idiotic debuff out when giving gifts, though. So that's nice. Also, the EXE did do a pretty darn nice thing. Everyone who has an active account and a level 50, no point getting rid of that, and a level 50 gets a free month of playtime. So that was a nice surprise that I was not suspecting at all. They are definitely, quite frankly, they are definitely in retain at all costs. Well, not at all costs, but they are definitely in retain mode right now, which I am all about. Wow, these icons are really small. I'm probably going to... Can I... I wonder if I can increase just this, because, man, that's really bad on my eyes. I'm old and I can't see it. So can I bring up the inventory? Oh, you bastard. Let's play Hutball. No, I'm kidding. Let's never play Hutball again. Can you seriously not? Party. Ops. Ugh, Space Combat. Damn you, game. And I can't bring it up via I here. It's like the one window I want to make bigger is this. And there's no... Is there a way to bring it up here? Aha. Maybe I can trick it. No, you bastard! Even via tomfoolery, I can't bring it up. That's fine. I will have to deal with it. Damn, that's way over there. Okay, that's... Alright, this will go over here. Alright. See, I told you. Oops. Nope, son of a bitch. I thought it was asking me the other way around. Alright, we'll get there. Yeah, wow, that's, like I say, on my monitor, that's pretty harsh on my eyes. You know, I've noticed I'm getting a lot of schematics. I don't know if I'm just getting really lucky or what, but I've gotten a lot of schematics today. Hey, how are they getting their thing? Their little mini pet. There's also this. The Inheritance Main Hand Weapon Construction Kit. Now, this is kind of like heirlooms from WoW, but crappy. Basically what you do is, it's a main hand weapon, and you can send it, like I can take this, and I can send it to him, my sniper, and then he can open it, and it will be tied to him as a sniper rifle, a main hand, because he's a sniper. The problem is, it doesn't level with him. So, no, I don't take very enough guild invites. So I don't quite understand the point. Yeah. So anyway. Let's go ahead and send them off. But yeah, Chinese farmers are going to love this patch.
I've gotten used to solo jobs.
I'm sending them on Rich Shield Companion gifts since the lower level ones now
I'm certain I will succeed.
don't really do it anymore. Or they might not. Actually, they probably would for my companion. I'll go ahead and show you that now. Basically, the ability is now a 3-second cast to give them a gift, but you don't get that idiotic debuff anymore. Error message UI can be hidden. I don't know. I have not tried it. Man, there's going to be so many Sith pureblood Jedis. It's going to be insane. Like, I almost want to make a Jedi just to go see how many Sith purebloods there are. There's going to be a ton of them. You'll notice, too, he didn't say anything when we went by, so luckily they've make it so he doesn't yap his flapper all the damn time. We'll do a little PvP too and hope that we get that Nov War, whatever, Nov Coast, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, I thought we were on the fleet base, damn it. What else? What else with this patch? It'll be like a Sith invasion. They're like, oh my god, we're getting invaded. No, 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 calm down, calm down. It's just the latest troop of Padawans. Oh my god, what? What the hell? We got a bunch of Sith purebloods as Padawans? Yes, I know. I know it's very confusing. Just roll with it. Pepsi throwback. Boy. The best thing Pepsi ever did was Pepsi throwback. Gotta give them props for that one. I haven't respected my sorcerer either. Because I was thinking about doing some PvP on him, but I really need to see what the new healing spec is going to be. Actually, I did play with the trees. I think I already know what I'm going to spec as far as healing goes. I don't think it's a big mystery. I think there's a few points that can go either way. And I saw a few people who say, oh, I don't use static barrier. But I love static barrier too much to not use it. So let's give her... let's give her a bony husk. Let's go ahead and sell trash.
Watch your back.
Now, see, here's one thing you got to remember about the legend, the legacy items. I mean, I know. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Where are we at? We're in the starport. Watch this. Yeah. Thank Christ. Thank you, Ice Cream Christ. Riding our jet ski to an airport. This was a change that took too long. And by too long, I mean it should have been in the release. See, things like this, like a part of me is like, oh, thank God this is in. But then another part of me gets mad because I'm like, why am I getting happy about this? This is like if you woke up every day and the first thing in the morning, a guy punched you in the face with brass knuckles. And then after 3 years, that person didn't punch you in the face. And you're like, oh, thank God that guy didn't punch me in the face this morning. And you're like, well, I was happy, not because something good happened, but because something bad didn't happen to me. That shouldn't have been happening in the first place. And that's basically what that was. I was getting punched in the face with brass knuckles, except I wasn't able to ride my speeder in an airport. And I know that analogy doesn't really work, but just work with me. Alright. Let's see. And there's so many people out there going, like, what? What the hell is he talking about? Just shut up. It makes sense. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff that I sent. Polished carapace. Oh, yeah. We got some, ooh, collect. See it sold. Reflex augment. Yeah, I thought I made it. Oh, I might not have changed it for this character. You can save your layouts too. I forgot to point that out. You can save your layouts, so you can see. I could actually load my Malachi layout. So after you've meticulously worked on your layout for 20 minutes, you can switch to another character and just load that layout, so you don't have to do it all over again. That's a very nice feature. They definitely did a good job with it. There's some things that I wished you could change. Like I wish you could make, like for example, I wish you could make debuffs large. Like on my healer, I wish I could make debuffs large. Or I wish I could make debuffs that I can dispel large and everything else small, or small things like that. But it's definitely a large step in the right direction. It's not a tiny step, it's a large step. And you got to give credit where credit is due. This is a very nice editor. Very nice editor. Alright, what was I looking for? Let's go back in, because I don't know what I changed. Damn it, what was I looking for? Damn you people. Let's go ahead and give her a gift while I'm thinking. Give her a gift while I'm thinking. Underworld Good, rank 2. I might up to scale, man. That is pretty small.
Not bad at all.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Giving her gifts.
You know me way too well.
Shane giving her gifts. Look at that. Yeah.
You know me way too well.
Yeah.
I can do something with this. You know me way too well. I can do something with this.
So nice.
You
Not
know
having
me way too
arbitrary, idiotic restrictions placed on me.
well. Not bad at all. You know me way too well.
Rank 5, purple, military gear.
I can do something with this.
Wow, I didn't give as much as I was hoping.
You know me way too well. You know me way too well.
Oop, that was a courting item. She's not ready for that.
I can do something with this.
Alright. Oh, thank God! It's so much nicer, Jesus. Oh wow, she's at 6.1k now. Nice!
Looks like the imps did a number on this place. Come on, let's get done before your skin starts peeling.
Now I also turned on the improved player graphics. Again, on YouTube, you're probably not going to notice any difference. To be honest, I think I notice a difference, but it might be because I'm looking for a difference. I'm going to try to do side-by-side screenshot comparisons at a later date. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Again, you streamers are definitely not going to be able to tell the difference. YouTubers are almost certainly also not going to tell the difference, because the difference isn't significant enough that if you're already streaming at a not so super fantastic bitrate, it's going to be like, oh my god, that's totally different. Because even in side-by-side screenshots, it's kind of like, oh, I can see the difference. But it's not night and day, holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's run to the cantina and talk to her real quick, like. Yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can adjust to the smaller UI. I might scale it up a little bit. My eyes ain't what they used to be. Actually, my eyes have never been very good. I've always wore glasses since I was a kid. I had Coke bottle glasses. Calm down, Cleo. Cleo, not Cleo.
If you can guess who's been talking to Nemro the Hutt, you owe me a drink.
Wait, what? Yeah, wait, that's actually what I just said, was wait, what?
If I guess I owe you a drink.
It was worth a shot. Me and the Crime King were wrapping up some old business, long story. But he let slip something interesting. Remember Yajal, my arms dealer come stalker? He's been touching base with a lot of guys I used to work with, Nemro included.
Why would you be talking to Nemro?
He just wants information. Here's the problem. Now that Yajal's tipped his hand, some of my other ex-partners, the ones with grudges, they figure they need to hit me before Yajal does. We're talking people who should have moved on years ago. Guess I left a mark.
You have an awful lot of enemies. What exactly did you do?
I'm not gonna make a list, but first example who comes to mind, card shark named Tatigo. Not a lot of guts, but he was rich and cute. We lived the high life until I broke his heart. Bet he'll hire some sleaze bag to find me.
You and Tartigo. What was that like?
Like I said, he was a card shark, good with his hands. Aw, don't be jealous. You're good too. I'll let you know if anything else turns up. We might actually have to do something about this.
Hopefully she wants to talk again. Woohoo!
Alright, we've got a problem. I told you about my ex-partners, how they decided to come after me. Well, that's fine. I can deal with that. What's not fine is when random freaking bounty hunters come after me because they smell a trend.
You do know that most people don't have this problem.
Yeah, I know. Guy's called the Menace. Never worked with him, never dated him, never heard of him. He's tracking me down. Apparently got a rep as a duelist. Probably wants to auction me to anyone with a grudge.
You went after Anne Spichel to auction her off.
I nabbed her because it was personal.
Damn it. I'm tired of getting negative. I'm trying to figure out what she actually wants me to say, because you just can never make her happy.
It's not...
It'll be alright. Tell me what's going on.
Don't give me that garbage.
I figured that was wrong.
Oh, well, that's fun. What's not fun...
Who's coming after you, Cleo?
Guy's called the Menace. Never worked. He's tracking...
This has gone far enough. We hunt him down and send a message.
I like it when you talk that way. I'll let you know when I have a plan. You and me, we're gonna get these people.
Whoa, whoa, what do you mean, these people? I thought it was just one. Let's run away. Together forever. Me and you, Cleo. So we're at 6.1k. Not too shabby for being level 27. How do I get out of here? Alright, let's head back to the fleet with our awesome 30-minute fleet pass. I can see them being like, okay, alright. So the legacy items to take 1 minute off the fleet pass wasn't good, so we decided to make it better by making the fleet pass 60 minutes. Take that, a-holes. Somebody was saying that their companion actually got nerfed. Their companion was stealth nerfed in the patch. And they lost like 3,000 hit points because all of their other companions, was not, didn't have max affection. So they didn't have, remember how I mentioned when you have max affection, they had the plus 10, you get that plus 10, what do you call it? Presence buff. So he was thinking, well, they want you to get that plus 10 presence to get you back up to where you were. In other words, addition by subtraction. So if that's the case, that's incredibly lame. So we're going to nerf this. But you can buff it back up by getting your affection up. Oh my god, I've gone blind! Alright, let's go get our daily. You can also, and it was on by default, you can also turn on icons for player classes. It was on by default when I joined. I don't quite know why you would do that. It seems clunky. There's also a quest NPC that I want to talk to. Oh, now, remember too, I had talked about war zones. Wow, there's nobody over here? Or are they just not loaded? Lag. Let's actually join the war zone. Oh, here we go. This has changed. Warzone information. Enter the queue to battle alongside allied players against enemy players in Warzone scattered across the galaxy. Once a match is made, you will be called to arms in one of the following war zones: Alderaan City War, Void Star, Hut Ball, which sucks, Novera Coast. The invasion of Denova has begun as the armies of the Empire and Republic clash on the Novera Coast. Vie for control over the coast's powerful artillery emplacements and use them to cut off your enemy's reinforcements until the Novera Coast remains firmly under your control. Now, my understanding is that the Novera Coast is the only other war zone currently that you can fight your own faction in. They did not implement changes to Alderaan's Civil War and Void Star so that you can fight your own guys. Wow, that's a cool looking mount. What is that? Doesn't say. This is personal vehicle. That looks new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That looks like shit. Before we do this, I'm actually going to go to the restrooms. Just 1 second. All right. So apparently we have to...
This is Wargame Simulation 7-3 Alpha. Warning. Lethal firepower has been authorized. This scenario depicts the invasion of a protected coastline. Both attacking team and defending team possess shielded bunkers. Each team must attempt to seize artillery emplacements to destroy the enemy bunker. 2 are required to penetrate a bunker's shields. The team with the surviving bunker will be declared victorious and shall be rewarded.